On this season debut of Nightlife, we take you behind the scenes on draft night at the Sphere.
I don't even have words for how I'm feeling or how excited I am.
What's up? I love you guys.
And we catch up with the Golden Knights' first-round pick from high above the Las Vegas Strip.
Do you remember the walk down to the stage?
Yeah, I just remembered I was thinking, do not trip on the stairs. That's all.
That actually went through your head?
Yeah, that's the only thing that went through my head.
Plus, an in-depth look at the annual development camp and some of the young players taking the organization by storm.
There's that last piece of development, and that's leadership.
I've been to a couple of these, so try to be a leader, try to lead by example for the younger guys.
That's a huge part of the development, and that's, to me, how you kind of keep passing the baton on with culture.
All of that and more this week on Nightlife.
Well, if you're watching this, congratulations. You've almost made it to hockey season. And with that, we welcome you into a brand new season of Nightlife. It was actually a pretty busy summer here in Vegas, though, as the NHL hosted its 2024 entry-level draft right here at the Sphere. And the Golden Knights made the most of it by holding on to their 19th overall pick and selecting Trevor Connelly, who allowed us to follow him around on his very special day.
Welcome to an NHL draft like no other. And we are live at Sphere, Las Vegas. And we are ready to go, the future of the league.
Welcome to the 2024 Upper Deck NHL Draft at Sensational Sphere.
Please welcome Macklin Celebrini.
You look good. I look better.
No, you don't. Again.
No.
The first pick belongs to the San Jose Sharks.
With the first overall selection, the San Jose Sharks are very proud to select Macklin Celebrini.
Welcome to the NHL. Being number one is a big deal.
The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to select Artem Levshunov. The Anaheim Ducks are proud to select from the Oshawa Generals, Beckett Seneca.
Look at his reaction. Oh my God. I mean, this is a shocker. The pick is in for the home team here in Las Vegas, the Vegas Golden Knights.
The Vegas Golden Knights, with the 19th selection of the 2024 Amateur Draft, are proud to select from Tri-Cities of the USHL, Trevor Connelly.
This is a fearless organization. They are here to win, and Trevor Connelly is their selection here in the first round.
When I watched the U18 tournament, he was on fire. Like, you could not watch him when he had the puck on his stick. He was dictating the style of play. Really great vision, sees the ice so well, sets up his teammates for chances, and has a confidence about him that you just can't learn.
This guy is the type of player where every time he's on the ice, you take notice. He's very creative, and for the Vegas Golden Knights, I think they, as well, they do get a lot of great value.
Yeah, like they need to be better.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's like, if you need to win again.
They only have 3 picks in this draft. This is a really good one for them right here. You can just see from the tape, for those of you fans of this. Whoa! Did you see? You didn't see that. Did you see that play?
Yeah, he's incredible. That's what I'm saying. This is a steal. People don't even know what they're going to see in 2-3 years in Vegas.
Yeah.
This guy is going to dictate the pace, play with a lot of excitement, and really make a huge splash in Vegas.
It's an unreal experience. So excited. I'm so excited. I want to thank you again. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Great skater, great playmaker, really high skill level. That was the motivation for us.
Well, I told them when I met with them the other day too. I hope. I love it here. Everything here is awesome. My lifelong dream.
Trevor Connelly, the newest member in Vegas of the Vegas Golden Knights.
I think I'm just going to get myself involved as much as I can and hopefully help the team do another Stanley Cup.
Trevor, you are personable. I like you already. Go and have a great night
Thank
in Vegas
you.
tonight.
I really appreciate it.
Great
it's great
stuff.
to meet you guys.
Awesome. Trevor Connelly.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be drafted in the National Hockey League. It's been a dream of mine my whole life, and I don't even have words for how I'm feeling or how excited I am. I'm gonna give everyone in my family such a long hug, and just like my little brother especially, and my girlfriend, my sister, like all of them, like they mean so much to me, and I wouldn't be here without them. I wouldn't be in the same mental place that I am now without all the people that have helped me.
This has become the hotbed for sports, and now eventually this is the team you're going to be playing for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. I think everything in this city is awesome. I think I've been here many times, being from Southern California when I was younger, so I'm just super excited to have all these resources, and especially the rink. The rink is incredible, and I can't wait to step my foot in the rink. I'm so excited.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations.
Trevor, nice to meet you. Man.
Thanks, bro.
Love you, man. Congrats.
Trevor is a tremendously talented forward. He's a great playmaker, really high-end skill.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Trevor will be at development camp.
Connelly, very skilled. You can see the pace he plays with. I thought he has a lot of energy.
Yeah, wow, that looks jersey. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Not afraid to get inside the dots, inside the scoring area with the puck.
Thank you, I'm super excited. It's an honor. What's up? I love you guys. Oh, I'm so happy. I know, me too.
We're so proud of you. Love you so much.
Congratulations, buddy. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm super excited. I couldn't be more happy.
This concludes the first round. Thank you all for being here.
Time for our first break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, we catch up with this year's Golden Knights first-round draft pick with a special view.
What was it like when you put on the sweater?
Oh, it was just such an incredible feeling. I think the gold and the black, the colors are unreal. It's such a pretty jersey, so it's just, to wear an NHL jersey is such an honor and just something I've wanted my whole life, so it's just such a happy feeling.
Keep it locked. Nightlife on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the season debut of Nightlife, where, as you can see, the NHL Draft at the Sphere was a resounding success. And after the Golden Knights selected Trevor Connelly in the first round, he and his family had the chance to check out his new home with a pretty sweet view.
It's hometown now. So that's the Ferris wheel there? Yep. Yeah.
What were your first thoughts after you heard your name?
I honestly can't even say, I think I almost blacked out. I was just right as they said Tri-City, I just kind of, everything went blurry, and I was just so many exciting emotions, and it's honestly you can't even describe the feeling of going through your body and your head when you hear that your name call. It's it's a lifelong dream, and I was just so honored and excited.
Do you remember the walk down to the stage?
Yeah, I just remembered I was thinking, do not trip on the stairs. That's all. That's the only thing that went through my head.
Oh, what did Kelly McCrimmon, Gary Bettman, George McPhee, what did they say to you?
I think they all just said congratulations. I think you've worked really hard for this and you earned it. And I think Kelly came up to me and said he really likes me as a player, and he's liked me for a while, and he thought our conversations went well, and he's super excited to land me. So I kind of had a feeling that if I was there at 19, that'd be they'd take me. So I kind of had that good feeling with Vegas for sure.
What was it like when you put on the sweater?
Oh, it was just such an incredible feeling. I think the gold and the black, the colors are unreal, and such a pretty jersey. So it's just to wear an NHL jersey is such an honor and just something I've wanted my whole life. So it's just such a happy feeling.
When did you start thinking about this moment?
I'd probably say my first year at Tri-City, my 16 year is kind of when I started to really maybe feel that I had a chance.
Tell me about your game.
Yeah, I think my skating's my best asset. I think I use my skating and my skill and manipulation to kind of break down defenders and kind of create odd man opportunities and different breaks for me and my teammates. And I really like to distribute the puck and set up my teammates. I think that's a big thing of mine. And compete 200-foot game, playing on the PK, and kind of being a hard forward to play against all over the ice is a big thing for me as well.
You know what's interesting there is what I've heard multiple people is your shot, and you didn't even mention that. So that's a hidden gem.
That's actually something that I really want to work on. Like, and I think my shot's good, but I think I can get it a lot better.
Really?
So yeah. So I think that's something that's like honestly like my biggest thing this summer is like just getting more strength and just keep working on my release.
Now, do you have a favorite player, or do you have a player that you model your game after?
I'd say players like Kyle Connor, Kent Johnson, kind of like Mitch Marner skating, and I'd say my favorite player is probably like David Pasternak. I really enjoy watching him.
What do you love about the game?
Everything. I think there's not a thing that I don't love. I think just being on a team, being able to have brothers during the year to always play with. I think just how high level and the sport is, playing on a thin blade, and just kind of all the different assets of the game. It's so fun.
You've watched Vegas over the years?
Yeah, for sure. A lot.
What's it like now that you've got that uniform on?
I just know like the compete level all the players play with, like how connected the groups are, I've heard, and just like how like much pride you guys take in winning. Like I really like that, and so I'm super excited to get started.
Is there any moments that you've taken in over the years of watching Vegas?
I think when you guys, like the first year making it to the Cup, I was like super impressed with that. Coming from an expansion draft and being a new team in the league, I think that was like something that I still remember to this day, being like, I still remember sitting there when you guys made it to the Cup and being like, this is crazy for a first year team to make it to the Cup all the way. So I think that one for sure.
You were allowed to stay up? Because you weren't very old then.
Yeah, no, if it was hockey, I was allowed to stay up.
Oh really? Was that the rule?
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to be a Golden Knights.
Time for another break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, we hit the ice at CNA to check out some of the prospects coming through the organization.
It was fast, good passes on tape, and guys were playing hard, and it was fun.
Just trying to work a little bit on everything on my game and bring what I can do on the ice.
Working on driving the play a little more, being more confident with the puck, just deception, things like that.
Don't go anywhere. Nightlife will be right back.
Well, welcome back to this new season of Nightlife, where we will also see plenty of new faces on the Golden Knights this year. But one thing that will remain the same is the culture that's been established since day one. That's what will be carried over by the veterans still donning the gold. And we had a chance to catch up with some of those leaders to talk about what that might look like.
Theodore looking. Eichel in deep. Theodore, his shot! Score! Shane Theodore does it again! Crossbar and in, and it's 3-3.
I think we have a really good core of just good people. You know, everyone cares about each other, and there's a very high standard here, and winning is the expectation. It's hard to win, but it's good to have that goal in sight.
The organization's super welcoming. The guys in the locker room make you feel at home.
I think it's just good people. Treat everyone the same. Treat people how you want to be treated. Doesn't matter who you are. Good accountability throughout, the organization, top to bottom. I think we do a lot of the right things, to create that culture.
Still think the core of the team, the leadership of the team is very similar. Obviously, we lost some veteran players who have been here for a long time, have done a lot of good things for the team, for the organization, but there's still a good chunk of guys here that have helped build the foundation of the team.
And just a place you want to be, and you want to come to the rink every day, and everyone treats each other well, so we expect a lot out of each other, and that results in a winning culture.
This will be a heartbreaking loss, no question. Everybody hates to lose, and especially any part of the playoffs. Unless you're the last team, there's going to be a lot of disappointed teams. There's only one team that's happy. And all I know is the last time the Golden Knights were disappointed heading into an offseason, the next year,
yeah, it worked out.
Worked out very well.
The players are proud here. This organization has done very well in its short existence, and a first-round exit. We're missing the playoffs a couple of years ago. It's not part of the standard of where they want to be, and I'm 100% on board with that.
I think for us, that's always our expectation. That's always our goal is to be a winning team. For right now, it's just be a playoff team, get into the playoffs, and you know, in order to do that, you usually have to have a good start to the season. So getting into camp, just focusing on, you know, one page at a time and having a good camp and a good start, and hopefully the rest takes care of itself.
There will certainly be some new faces this year donning the gold sweater. And while the veterans will play a huge role as the franchise continues to change, the coaching staff that has been established throughout the organization will also help shape the future of the franchise. This summer, we got an inside peek at some of the youngsters rising through the ranks at the Golden Knights Development Camp.
This development camp, like, you got guys that are just drafted, still playing junior hockey, to guys that have played a year pro. It's a huge gap. A lot of face-to-face is what this week's about, showing guys what the Knights organization is.
The guys know where they're going, where their opportunities are going to be, but you never know who you find in camps like these. I think we've seen that right from the start.
The trust comes when they maybe apply something and it works. And then they're like, okay, this guy, what he's giving us actually might help me.
You know, when you're coming out of junior and sometimes college, you can get away with some things, and you can't if you want to not just make the NHL, but stick, right?
As the week goes on, I'll get on the ice. My staff will get on the ice with those guys. There'll be exit meetings with Will Nickel. Anyone that turns pro, I'll get a chance to talk to. Then you get to see a little bit of what they're like as a player. For example, Samuel Mayer. Today, hadn't seen him, hadn't known. You know, he scores the first goal, plays very well today.
It was fast, good passes on tape, and guys were playing hard, and it was fun.
You know, Pinard played well on the white team.
I'm just trying to work a little bit on everything on my game and bring what I can do on the ice.
On the other team, you know, Sapovalov, Hemmerling.
Yeah, I'm still working on skating, first year steps, acceleration, so I think it's getting better.
Working on driving the play a little more, being more confident with the puck, you know, just deception, things like that.
Those guys they're ready to turn pro.
There's lots of eyes up there, there's no doubt about it, but I think you just got to kind of put things in perspective. I mean, you're here, you're playing hockey in Vegas during the summer, so just kind of go out there, enjoy the moment, and have fun.
Connelly, very skilled. You can see there's some skill there. He has the puck. Looks like he looks to pass first, and you know, he's playing with two good players with Brabs and Cataford, so I think that helped makes it you know, an easy transition.
I got a phone call from my agent telling me that the Golden Knights were making me an offer. I was really happy. My parents were happy for me too, and obviously it's a dream come true. But there's a lot to do still, and I'm just looking forward for the future.
Everyone here has been great to me, made a lot of good friends. The professionalism here, how well everyone's treated, and just how serious this organization takes itself, I couldn't be more impressed with it. Honestly, I just learned so much. I came in here with the mindset of trying to be a sponge and learn as much as I can, and I think I've really taken a lot home, and I'm very happy about that.
Trent Swick is different development.
Yeah, you can't miss him. He's 6'6", played in all situations. Had a very good year statistically.
Obviously, he's a big boy, right? He's a big body. I think he's had a really good camp.
I'm a big body, I'm good in front of the net, I'm physical. I can score goals, I can make plays, I can play with top players.
You know, we decided that it was a good place to take him and give him an opportunity to see what he can do.
Time for one final break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, more from this summer's development camp and how important leadership is.
There's that last piece of development, and that's leadership.
Those guys can continue to take steps because they are the guys that have been through this. They've played pro and they've been able to go through these. They know what to expect. They know how the week's going to get laid out, and they can help other guys out.
Don't touch that remote. Nightlife will be right back. Welcome back to this season debut of Nightlife. We head back to City National Arena to get a further look inside this summer's Golden Knights Development Camp.
There's that last piece of development, and that's leadership.
You see some of these leadership qualities, not just the on the ice stuff, it's those guys can continue to take steps because they are the guys that have been through this. They've played pro and they've been able to go through these. They know what to expect. They know how the week's going to get laid out, and they can help other guys out.
It's my second DEF camp here. I'm trying to
be a leader for young guys and obviously show the way a little bit. So obviously learn from the coaches and all that too.
That's a huge part of the development, and that's to me how you kind of keep passing the baton on with culture. Understand the guys are looking up to you, right? And also understand there's guys that are nervous, and just kind of look for it. And don't be afraid to grab them, you know, put your arm around them and settle them down, because they are. They're kids and they're nervous.
You know, being able to see how I've progressed since the first and second development camp.
This is his third camp, right? He just talks about how different is he coming in so wide-eyed that first time.
When I look back at my first camp, it was obviously really nerve-wracking. You know, coming from Chilliwack, and the next thing you know, you're in NHL development camp. It obviously is pretty scary. So, you know, just being my third time here, it's important to just help the, you know, the younger players, the first-year guys.
And now this is his third year through, and he's a leader naturally.
As a player, you're always trying to push yourself, right? And so, oh, this guy's played a year of pro hockey. This is what it looks like.
I've been to a couple of these, so try to be a leader, try to lead by example for the younger guys.
There's some great players here. I think everybody has a little something. Just trying to do our best out there and trying to show what we can do on the ice.
That is my job, in my opinion, is to make them feel welcome, help them understand what we're about, so they can just go out and excel as people and hockey players.
That was my first development camp, so I didn't really know what to expect, but it blew me away. Everything's brand new, new organization. Everyone I met was so welcoming, and yeah, it was awesome.
The best moments for me are when they sign their contract, they play their first game, they score their first goal. Some of my favorite pictures on the ice when we won the cup were with, you know, Coley and Hager and White, guys who have come through the umbrella. I take it seriously. I understand that I can have an impact. I hope to have an impact.
Well, that does it for the season debut of Nightlife. To think, this time next week, the puck will have already dropped on Season 8. In the meantime, dust off those sweaters, and we'll see you next week on Nightlife right here on Scripps Sports.